Okay, welcome everybody to New Year and to our first meeting of the year. I'm happy to have everybody back. Please add your name to the meeting notes and tell us what you want to achieve in open source this year. What do I even want to achieve? I think current chaos community, current chaos abstract. So that's also something I want to do to get certifications in open source. I realize mostly do not have any. So there's some certifications I want to pursue this year. So those are any of the open source goals. Okay. So yes, I think we can get started. Welcome back. Quality code contributions. I like that Hamza should join our developers group. I think definitely want to have it there. Yeah, last year I kind of tasked the focus group leaders to kind of share what's went on in their groups last year, and they all sent some things which I populated on our meeting notes of today, since we didn't have a lot to discuss about. I'm trying to see if some of them are here. For Kingsley, design team, they worked on CHAOSS projects, worked on Augur, they uploaded new designers, and talked about their plans for 2025, which include creating a brand style guide. I know they've been working on this, and also increasing participation with the working group members and building on getting other African designers, aside from Nigerians, into the team. So if you have any suggestions on how they can do this, please drop it in the chat or even drop it as a recommendation here. So maybe I'll just open it. I want to make this meeting more interactive because it seems like I might just be talking through. So what are some of the things that you want to see in the design focus group this year? Yeah, Hamza.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Nice to see you once again. So,
Yeah.
what I want to see this year from Design Focus Group is like to accommodate more developers when they are designing their mock-up design for prototyping. Because these guys, believe it or not, in one way or the other, they are stressing us. So I
Yeah.
want us to be part of the design team, to be even the discussion alone can be beneficial. Whether let's brainstorm whether this crazy thing that that they want to design is it feasible or not. That's what I want
Mm.
to. Towards the end of last year, I joined the design team not just because I know how to design, but like to have an overview of what they are doing, how they come up with some design. They do discussion before implementing a design or something like that. And one of the reasons why I decided to join the group is I saw a particular uh, when in one of the chaos projects there is something that they implement that doesn't look good to me, and I went there tried to change it, and I when I joined the group and I see the charts, okay, There is a lot of back and forth before they even implement that particular feature. By the way, it's just glamorphism. So thank you. That's all.
Yeah, thank you. That's a very good suggestion. I think there was one time we talked about um the two teams working together better. So I would definitely pass this along to Kingsley. He'll look at the notes. So thank you. Any more suggestions or things that people want to see from the design focus group this year? Want to speak, you can go ahead. Okay. I think you can also drop in the chats as well. So for disability and inclusion, this is the one working group that we started that was very new. I think that was the end of last year. So they achieved like organizing an event, which we did in Lagos, Nigeria. And they also had consistent bi-weekly meetings throughout the year, also doing the accessibility audits as well. And for 2025, they plan to host like more events for people living with disabilities. Also to contribute to the larger CHAOSS group, which is good, and partner with more communities that cater to people living with disabilities. Expand their channel and also, members all across Africa and hosting outreach in these regions, in these locations, like beyond just Nigeria, which I think is great. So yeah, are there any suggestions for what people would want to see from this group? I think one of the things that I like about CHAOSS is that, this different, like, we really cater to everybody, actually. Like, it's rare to see open source communities that you see all these different, like, anybody, even people not in tech, can contribute to the community. And this is a way that we can, include more people in our community. So are there any recommendations or suggestions that you'd love to see from the focus group?
So I have something.
Sure. Who's that? Ramat. Oh, nice. Hi, Ramat.
Yeah. Hi. Hi. I'm fine, thank you. So I wanted to know if some of these working groups are basically focused on people in Nigeria, or let me say Lagos specifically, or will there be like extension to some of us that are not in Lagos?
Okay, so let me answer it from this point, right? So the community is like open to everybody in Africa. It's an African community. But I think most of the time we get like more contributors, like the way we organize the events are like there are more contributions or more people on ground in a particular location. Let me use an example. Like for this, the events we had, the events for the people living with disability. Tori had identified somebody, a community based here in Lagos that was already doing this work that we partnered with. So if like someone in Ghana, or if you're in Ghana, you identify something like that and you want to run an event or an outreach, you can bring it up. And like the way I've also had like, we've also supported other communities in like Angola, in Uganda, in Namibia, right, for example. So if we have people on ground that will do things there and then represent us, we can definitely look into it to get. So it's open for people like wherever you are in Africa. Like if you want to organize something and you can organize this thing on ground, you have like, we will provide the resources definitely. If it's bags, if it's like resources to do the whole event. So most of the time it's just having people that would represent and take charge of that work, especially when, like, for example, I'm not there, right?
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Sure. And yeah, we did like participate with I think that's Hamza, like in Kano. We had one that should also be here. We had one in Kano, even though we didn't like participated with swag. So like we can always like do things all around, and as long as there's somebody to kind of represent. It's open. Okay. Are there any suggestions? I see new people that I've not seen before. Hi, Star. Your name is lovely, Star.
Hi, good afternoon.
Welcome. Is this your first time joining the meeting?
Yes, it says.
Nice. Welcome. What do you do? Do you want to say hi and introduce yourself?
Okay, a UI UX designer and open source contributor. I'm contributing to Opia and Wikimedia Foundation. I just started contributing last year, so just 1 year into open source.
1 year is a lot of time. But yeah, I'm familiar with Opia.
Yeah, 1 year in open source is not just you.
Right, I think that's the thing. 1 year is a lot of time. You've made contributions. So welcome to our community. We have like we just talked about design focus groups, so that's where a lot of art and design activities go on. So you should definitely check them out. Yeah. So yes, any suggestions for the design and cultural focus group? Okay. Nothing there. All right. So for the community managers group, one of the things they achieved was helping up to 10 newbies understand the project better and how to contribute to the tour guide initiative. And there was plans to get that group active, but it didn't work out. But this year they want to focus on helping other focus group plan events and activities. So if a focus group leader, please stop Mary Blessing. They want to help with plan activities and working with like other communities, DM first, to make more collaborations, like invite more community managers to contribute to CHAOSS Africa. So that's their plan. Any suggestions from a way to get this group more active? I think that's one of the things we've struggled with, getting the group active. So, which can be hard sometimes. Okay, let's see any suggestions. Then for technical writers, they hosted their first virtual program, the Top Scavengers program, that helped people contribute better. I really liked how Harmony organized that. It was both educational and practical, so yeah, that was really good. They supported like members directly to help with documentation contributions, created a glossary doc, and also functioned as a QA to the badging project. So in 2025, they want to support more members, outside of the focus group, and streamline and close more issues regarding documents, provide more articles. Is how many here? I don't think so. Okay. Provide more articles and market CHAOSS project programs. So there are a lot of plans Harmony has. I don't know if there are any contributions or things people want to see from this group.
Sorry, quick question. How do I'm trying to like get into just ask a little bit about the technical writing group. Who do I reach out to?
Okay, you reach out to Harmony. If you check for Harmony, I can send you his Slack handle. He's the one leading, and then there's also, I don't know if we actually have like a channel at CHAOSS Africa Technical Writers. They even have meetings as well, so you can also like join that group and also participate in their meetings. There you get like more feedback on like how to contribute. So yeah, I can invite you there as well.
So why did you say what's the name of the channel? I'll just join the channel.
CHAOSS Africa hashtag, let me see. Hashtag CHAOSS Africa dash tech writers. Let me see if I can find your ads.
Yeah.
Is that your name? Olaolu, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just added you. I just added you on the channel.
All right. Yeah, I just saw it. Thank you.
Okay. Great. Thank you very much. Are there any more suggestions or anything? Okay, so for the research focus group, we had a changeover, like Lami was leading this group and then she handed over to Tosan, and she has achieved like getting regular meetings for the past 2 months in 2024 and then growing the membership as well. And they're currently working on a project. So for 2025, they want to, do more skill building for their members, collaborate with like, this data science working group on their next project, conduct research study related to open source in Africa. I know we had started this one time, but we did not conclude it. Also they're working on like the general chaos survey with Elizabeth. So that's like a lot of things you have planned out. And for context, this research focus group, I think it's most likely working on research like would kind of interface with things that we research within communities in Africa. So in case you're interested in that, should definitely check it out. Are there any suggestions from people for for developers? I have not gotten feedback from Adinka yet, but I know they really worked a lot on the badging project and sustained that project. And one of the reasons why that project is standing is the work that they did. So that's something they worked on. Yeah, I think those are all the updates and plans that I've gathered so far from the working groups. Another thing I have on the agenda is we had 2 talks from CHAOSS Africa members at CHAOSScon EU that's happening in Brussels this January. I think one from myself and Tosan, and then one from Peculiar Accepted. So I think the event is going to be streamed. If you are curious, this is the page. CFP is closed now, but the event will be streamed So on the 30th of January or so. So can do us check it out. I'll share the streaming link when it's out. Any questions about this? We have a very quiet meeting today, and I came all bubbly. Who's still getting up for because of the new year? Okay. I was supposed to add the link to this thing here. There are CFPs, not member summit CFPs open. I was supposed to get the link and I forgot. For people that are interested in applying, yeah, this is yes. I think their CFP is still open. Because CHAOSS is one of the foundation projects, so you can apply to this. So if you're interested, something to put that out there, you can apply for a talk there. Those are all our agenda items. Are there any more things that people want to discuss? Okay. Okay. If there are no more things, I think we can end soon. I haven't been looking at the charts. Sorry, you're dropping anything. Oh yeah, okay, I think suppose dropping. So yes, enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any ideas, please drop it on the channel. I'll see you all in 2 weeks' time. Take care and bye.
Bye.